Hello, today I will be talking about movie review number 1061. This is Sound of Hope, the story of Possum Trot. Sound of Hope, the story of Possum Trot is a 2024 film that is directed by Joshua Weigel, Weigel. This is from Angel Studios, Peacetree Productions, and DailyWire Productions, and this is based on the true story of Possum Trot. I saw this movie on July 19th, 2024 at AMC West Chester 18 in West Chester, Ohio. So, the film follows Donna and Reverend Martin in Texas as they ignite a fire in the hearts of their world church to embrace kids in foster care that no one else would take in. By doing the impossible, they adopt, get this, 77 children. That is right. 77 children get adopted, and this East Texas community proved that with determined love, the battle for America's most vulnerable can be won. Oh, this was great. This was a powerful story, and I like that it was also based on a true story. So, Elizabeth Mitchell portrays Susan Ramsey, Demetrius Gross portrays Reverend Martin, Nita Keene as Donna Martin, and Reverend and Donna Martin are a couple, and they have two children of their own. And Donna gets a sign by God to adopt a child, and so they actually adopt two children. I think it was either two or three. But she decides to adopt, and Reverend Martin agrees later on. And so this movie is about Reverend and Donna Martin's mission to try to get as many children adopted as possible for many families in this East Texas community to take in a child that no one else will take in. And these kids need their help. Right, these kids have been in foster care for a long time, and some of them are in families that definitely are not worthy of them and can't take care of them. One child in particular, Terry, that Reverend and Donna Martin adopt, proved to be a challenge to them. Let's just say that Terry has been in foster care for a long time, and let's just say that no one really loved her, and I really hate that this happened, but I have to warn you that some of these kids, they've been abused. Not disciplined, actual abuse. There were moments of child abuse in this movie, so that could be a little uncomfortable at times. Terry was one of those kids that was abused when she was younger. That is just horrible. How can you do that to a child? And so, Reverend and Donna Martin gets advice from Susan Ramsey, who is in charge of this organization of trying to get families to adopt kids. Susan is like, Susan is telling to Reverend and Donna Martin that they can't adopt Terry because Terry is a challenge. But they decide to adopt her anyway. And Terry does prove to be a challenge, but only because she is afraid that is that Reverend and Donna Martin are going to be like every other family that Terry has wound up in. They won't love her, and they will eventually dump her. But that will not be the case for this couple. This couple is determined, with the help of their friends and family in this community, but also help from God. They will try to help Terry get her life together and try to convince Terry that love is determined, love is kind and unconditional, and they love her no matter what. And they prove that. I won't say what happens, but they do prove it. Joshua Weigel portrays Pastor Mark in the movie. Huh, interesting. The director of this film also starred as Pastor Mort in the film. Pretty interesting. And this was just getting started. Today it is probably known as one of the most widely known organizations of adopting children, not just in East Texas, but also to many other cities in the United States. And it's very neat to see that children are being adopted by many families who want to have a child, but they cannot due to several reasons. And it's very neat to see how these kids have a second chance at a life, a second chance for a good home. And these families want to give them a good home. Especially Reverend and Donna Moulton want to give their adopted kids, including Terry, a good home as well. And I know Terry can be a little difficult in this movie, but I like how she starts to open up a little bit throughout the movie because she may actually found a home that actually she can say that this is her home. I was really I really enjoyed this movie. Angel Studios has produced a lot of good movies, and I really enjoyed seeing this movie. I'm glad I saw it, and I like that it was based on a true story of helping kids in need. So that's my movie review of Sound of Hope, the story of Possum, Trot, Precinct 2 for this movie review. Alright, goodbye.